Penny from Heaven, Jennifer L. Holm, three-time Newbery Honor-winning author. This is a Newbery Honor book. A summary. Uncle Dominic says the thing about a slider is that you never see it coming. It's the one pitch that can fool even the best batter. It's 1953, and 11-year-old Penny dreams of a summer of butter pecan ice cream, swimming, and baseball. But nothing's that simple. For starters, she can't go swimming because her mother's afraid she'll catch polio at the pool. To make matters worse, her favorite uncle is living in a car. Her nanny cries every time her father's name is mentioned, and the two sides of her family aren't speaking to each other. On top of it all, Penny's mother is dating the milkman. When it rains, it sure does rain, but Penny's learning that, like the song says, even the darkest clouds may contain pennies from heaven. For Henry, the best fella ever. Forward. A long time ago, a million years BC, the best things in life were absolutely free, but no one appreciated a sky that was always blue, and no one congratulated a moon that was always new. So it was planned that they would vanish now and then, and you must pay before you get them back again. That's what storms were made for, and you shouldn't be afraid, for every time it rains pennies from heaven. Don't you know each cloud contains pennies from heaven? You'll find your fortune falling all over town. Be sure that your umbrella is upside down. Trade them for a package of sunshine and flowers. If you want the things you love, you must have showers. So when you hear it thunder, don't run under a tree. There'll be pennies from heaven for you and me. Pennies from Heaven by Johnny Burke and Arthur Johnson. Penny from Heaven, Chapter 1. Best seat in the house. Mimi says that heaven is full of fluffy white clouds and angels. That sounds pretty swell, but how can you sit on a cloud? Wouldn't you fall right through and smack onto the ground? Like Frankie always says, angels have wings, so what do they have to worry about? My idea of heaven has nothing to do with clouds or angels. In my heaven, there's butter pecan ice cream and swimming pools and baseball games. The Brooklyn Dodgers always win, and I have the best seat in the house right behind the Dodgers dugout. That's the only advantage that I can see to being dead. You get the best seat in the house. I think about heaven a lot. Not because of the usual reasons, though. I'm only 11, and I don't plan on dying anytime until I'm at least 100. It's just that I'm named after that Bing Crosby song, Pennies from Heaven. And when you're named after something, you can't help but think about it. See, my father was crazy about Bing Crosby, and that's why everyone calls me Penny instead of Barbara Ann Felucci, which is what's on my birth certificate. No one ever calls me Barbara, except teachers, and sometimes even I forget that it's my real name. I guess it could be worse. I could be called Clementine, which was the name of another Bing Crosby song that my father really liked. I don't think I'd make a very good Clementine. Then again, who would?